my WWE Universe mode. Ready? Be ready to get in here and get started, I hope. We got 3 matches on NXT, of course. We got some news. I haven't shared any news with you guys, so let's take a little flashback. Okay, Batista appeared on stage to meet Edge after his match. Continue to get under his rival's skin. Shortly after Rusev scored a non-title win, Jack Swagger entered the ring for a tense stare-down with the champion, putting the WWE Universe on the edge of their seats for their impending title match. Sheamus lost a close match to Seth Rollins, appearing frustrated over their defeat. How will he respond these following weeks? We're ready to get in action. Sorry about that little pause there. I had to do something. Alright, let's get this show on the road. And welcome.
This is NXT, where the biggest superstars of tomorrow are performing today. Coming to you live from Steel Town, USA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Come back, because this is going to be a night talked about for years to come.
Bigger, better, and it's gonna be awesome.
Looking at tonight's card, we really do have all hands on deck for this one. Sit tight for singles action. Coming up next, it'll be Dash Wilder against Jason Jordan.
I mean, not Finn Balor. Well, anyway, Scott Dawson and Darius Wilder, the Revival, won against the American Alpha. And the American Alpha pick up a victory. Asuka versus Bayley. Asuka defeats Bayley again 2 weeks in a row. Let's see what Finn Balor has to say. And you know, Finn Balor, oops, personal button there maybe. Well, you know, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe have some kind of beef that's been going on with them, and it hasn't been pretty. Last week, Finn Balor picked up a win over Samoa Joe. What was an epic, very epic matchup. It was just unbelievable. Finn Balor would not give 1 inch. Samoa Joe would not give 1 inch. They battled each other out. They would eventually beat Finn Balor with the coup de grace, scoring the victory over the NXT champion.
Wonder what's on his mind.
Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole.
Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Shh.
Alright, let's get into the action. Finn Balor very hype here. You can tell by how fast he's walking and how he feels. Let's see what the Demon King has to say. Got the music. I want to be serious for a moment. I come out here to say something, and I want to see it loudly and clearly so everybody can hear me. Everyone who's watching at home, everyone who's here live tonight in this great city, everyone who's in the back. My name is Finn Balor, and there is a superstar here in the WWE that's really on my stick. He comes out here every night He uses heart and soul inside this ring for all of you. He's really impressed me. I'm proud to call him friend. Now, Samoa Joe, come down here to this ring and let's talk about the rules and accolades. I'm sure you can clear the air and settle this like the professionals we both are. And there goes the NXT champion Samoa Joe.
Looks like he's going to grace us with his presence once more.
Something tells me he's all business tonight.
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
There's a more submission machine. Has something to say to Finn Balor. Let's see what he has to say. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. You and I have some problems you need to hash out, and I'm not gonna wait any longer. The WWE Universe may not like me, but I can care less. When I'm out here, this is my time, and I won't let these people waste it. Well, will you look at that? You ain't as much of a coward you look like. No, I don't mean that any disrespect, bro. I'm just happy to have you out here, face to face. Even if that face is nasty, crooked nose, son of a bitch. It's gonna look. It's good to act like a man. What happened to the PGL? You think this crowd is cheering because they're behind you? Wrong. They're cheering because they're glad you finally stopped talking. They're barely awake, of course. Now that a real superstar is here, they're gonna perk up. That's what I like to hear, my man. You came to fight, huh? I gotta say, I'm a little surprised. So, thought you were a coward? You know, the kind of guy who tucks his tail between his legs when it's time to get rough. So, you want to bring it, or what? I love when I get under people's skin. And whether you admit it or not, I'm under your skin. So, how about this? I talked to my best buds, the Authority. We figure out the best game plan for us. And you and I reconvene a future date. Maybe that's truly what's best for business.
The fans are eating it up.
I have to admit, I'm actually impressed with their ability to talk as much as without actually having said anything. Seriously. You just went on and on and on, mattered not to utter a single word of any value of importance. So since you wasted so much time, let me make this quick. I want to match with you at the next pay-per-view. Oh, Samoa Joe with a cheap shot there to Finn Balor. Finn Balor, all he did was ask and now just stumping Finn Balor. Finn Balor, all he asked was to try to
He's certainly showing us something new from his
Finn Balor.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
And Finn Balor, shotgun drop kick. Finn Balor throwing some fists, throwing some elbows.
That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
Take it down with some more submission machine, but no. Finn Balor gets thrown outside of the ring. And now Samoa Joe wants him. I think we're going to have a match here. I think we're going to have a match. But no, Finn Balor. What? Finn Balor just backed out of the challenge of Samoa Joe. What is this all about? Well, let's continue on here to SmackDown. I didn't expect Finn Balor to back out of a challenge there with Samoa Joe. I thought we were going to have a match here, and it looks like Finn Balor denied the match. He wants to stick with the pay-per-view. Well, let's get right here in the action. We have one half of the Usos and one half of the Wyatt family, Jey Uso versus Bray Wyatt, as our kickoff match. Let's start this show. And welcome to SmackDown. Back here.
And here we are with another edition of SmackDown. There's nothing better in this world than SmackDown. Welcome, folks. We're live, and this crowd is lively, ready to tear this place down. We are coming to you live, eager to hear that opening bell. We got a WWE line. And what a great way to start us off. Singles match on tap next. It'll be Jey Uso against Bray Wyatt.
I don't know if this is this is a one-on-one normal match. I guess Jimmy Uso and Eric Warren will be in the background. And Bray Wyatt picking up a victory. And Kalisto versus Kane with a very uneven match as Kalisto loses to Kane. That was kind of a no-brainer. Here we go. Going on to AJ Styles. I'm gonna praise AJ Styles, of course. One of my favorite superstars on SmackDown. AJ Styles has something to say after last week. He just completely obliterated John Cena in a match that didn't even last 5 minutes. He came out with a big victory over John Cena.
Something told me we might hear from him.
Maybe he just wants a friend, Cole.
Let's listen in as he addresses the WWE Universe.
Let's see what AJ Styles has to say. Very confident in himself. Nonetheless, almost cocky. Well, not even almost. He is cocky. Let's see what AJ has to say here. AJ is one of the most phenomenal, keyword phenomenal, wrestlers in WWE.
Just a bully.
I've got something on my mind. You ever have one of those thoughts that you just can't get out of your head? Once you think it, it just bores you all the way down to the deepest part of your mind. Like a drill. No matter what I do, I can't dig it out. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose. Let's hear from him. Let's see what he has to say. We will finally see it as Dean Ambrose responds to the challenge AJ Styles gave him over social media on Twitter. Challenge him to a title match at the pay-per-view, which is next week on Sunday.
Wonder what's on his mind.
I know one thing. This guy talks a lot,
He's not going to keep us waiting, so let's find out.
Yeah, he's got something to say, all right.
Let's see what Dean has to say. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I learned a long time ago that the only way to get attention around here is to just take it. It's not anything personal, but I got something on my mind I need to deal with right now. You sure use a lot of big words, don't you? Well, it doesn't really matter because they all mean the same thing to me. You're a coward, and everyone knows it. And if they don't know, I'm going to prove it right now.
Very well put.
Stop it right there. You see, I came out here, so you finally shut the hell up. Maybe you don't get the message. Here, everyone help me out with this. Shut the hell up. I wish I could tell you I respect your opinion. But once again, I don't see right now. I've got a ticking time bomb about to go off in my head. And the more you talk, the closer I'm getting hit by that explosion. So, you better... That's it. I'm sick and tired of listening to you. I hope the authorities can hear me because I want to match with you. I don't care when, because sooner or later, I'm going to teach you a valuable lesson of what happens when you piss me off. AJ Styles in here. AJ Styles with a cheap shot. AJ Styles going after Dean Ambrose. Here we go. We're going to have a fight here. Dean Ambrose throwing Styles against the ropes. And Dean Ambrose swinging neck breaker.
An amazing
got the upper
neck
hand here over AJ Styles. Dean Ambrose going up to the second rope.
And that was a costly misstep. First time for everything, I guess.
There's Styles.
Oh, no. Talk about getting launched out of the ring.
And Styles.
If that neck is seriously injured, the ref may want to step in here.
Blockbuster.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting. And Michael,
instead of us having an old traditional match,
this one is being waved off. Guess the match didn't even matter.
Or it didn't even happen.
Well, let's move on to our next match. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
Don't change the we have singles action coming up.
No one's going to change any channel. It's The Miz
against Daniel Bryan.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Out of our next pay-per-view, Extreme Rules the loser. But there's the yes way he will walk out the winner. That's why he's wearing his old no gear here to show Miz what he's all about here when he gets aggressive. No more of that old traditional, the one we saw for years now, the yes gear. He's bringing out the old aggressive no gear here tonight. Let's see what the Miz has in store for Daniel Bryan here tonight. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Full of himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. Residing in Hollywood,
is one of the best wrestlers on the roster.
221
but
pounds,
his attitude is what always gets to the superstars and the fans.
Miz.
Here we go, King.
If he just
Look at the Miz. He's
for
moving
once,
that mouth of his the entire walk to the
crowd
ring.
would
Clearly,
love him.
this
The crowd would
SmackDown
absolutely
crowd
love him.
can't wait for this one to get
Frankly,
started.
Miz doesn't even care about what the crowd thinks of him. Miz doesn't care if the crowd cheers or boos him because he's always successful, and you can't argue with that. But he doesn't always win successfully on his own. He has to have Maurice, which is banned from ringside here and at the pay-per-view. Let's see what Miz can put what in his sleeve. I'm not surprised if we're going to see a couple of roll-ups from the Miz. Miz says he's the most messy superstar. But here comes Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan coming out here.
And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds,
For the
Daniel
Intercontinental
Bryan.
Championship.
And here is the leader
Miz
of
has
the
been
Yes
doing
movement.
everything
And
to
you
get
know what's
under
funny,
Bryan's
Cole?
skin.
After being
And
told
Bryan
no
has been
all your
doing
life,
everything
I
to
guess that's
beat
what I would
the
say
Miz.
too.
We're
And
finally
let's see
going
what
to
he
see
has in
which one of
store
these two
tonight.
is the superior competitor.
Alright, let's get into his action here. Daniel Bryan.
Well, here we go. We're about ready for this thing to start. I hate to see a match start with a handshake. Come on.
And Miz
There you
pulls
go.
it back.
That's the way to do
And
it.
roll Daniel Bryan.
Nothing like getting your opponent riled up before you start.
I guess these two won't be exchanging Christmas cards.
And here comes the Miz. Going after Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan caught him with the drop kick.
His chest may be black and blue after this.
Here comes Daniel Bryan.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Dropping the Miz quickly.
And the elbow lands.
Dropping some elbows there.
What?
Another
He's still
elbow.
not through?
Daniel
I
Bryan.
don't think so.
Whoa, whoa,
Let's
oh
quickly
my
discuss Daniel
God.
Bryan
The Miz just
for a
sitting
moment.
Daniel
The way the
Bryan.
WWE Universe has embraced him as one of their favorites has been absolutely amazing.
It's Daniel Bryan's resiliency that impresses me the
Oh,
most,
Daniel
Michael.
Bryan just
It
sitting
doesn't
there
matter how many
flying to the
times he's down and
barricade
out. He always finds a way to fight his way back to the top.
Well, when you're this popular, things seem to go your way more often than not. Michael, you wouldn't understand that.
Outside. Everyone's
The
thinking right
Miz
to
really
the
going
end
to
of the
town
apron
right
there,
now.
the hardest part of the ring. Miz getting taken down
I
by
don't like
Daniel
the look in his
Bryan.
eye here, folks.
I don't like his
Daniel
entire
Bryan up
face.
top. And the Miz just met with a missile drop kick right to the face. Daniel Bryan.
Submission holds are a huge part of Daniel Bryan's game. Whether it's his yes lock or a guillotine choke or something else, Daniel can push his opponent to the breaking point faster than just about anyone else out there.
Arm toss, arm drag, I mean. Daniel Bryan.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, that's when he's the most dangerous. Oh, no! Massive damage done there.
How can he walk? His leg has been beaten and battered. He must be seriously injured.
Yeah, this guy's going to need some medical attention.
And Miz drops a double X handle right on the head of Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan building momentum,
with
but
the
now
offense.
Miz is just in control.
He's starting to stumble here.
You know, Michael, some of Daniel Bryan's submission moves are
Now Miz
virtually
going up
unbreakable.
top.
Just ask Dean
Himself.
Ambrose or Randy Orton or Rey
Miz is a very
Mysterio. Ask
talented
any of them. They've
athlete
all been pushed to
and
the breaking point by
very
Daniel.
resilient. And here comes Daniel
right to the
Bryan come
gut.
back on the attack.
Daniel Bryan makes the cover.
Goes for the cover there. Miz gets the shoulder up at one. Let's see what Daniel Bryan has in his repertoire. Another.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Look at Daniel.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
And Bryan is just wearing him down with little bits and pieces of his offense.
You know, for a performer who's earned a reputation as being a vegetarian superstar, it's pretty ironic that one of Daniel Bryan's best finishing moves is the cattle mutilation. But let me tell you, Daniel uses that hold to devastating effect. I've seen him bend opponents in half with it, really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Daniel Bryan. Kicking him in the chest here.
My God, his body's been through hell. The attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to looking for
down and out here. And Miz gets the shoulder up. That's really what I was talking about for Miz. Miz does not.
You know, the pressure the cattle mutilation finisher puts on the shoulder blades is absolutely incredible. Daniel will fold you up like a taco shell. Your shoulders are just practically touching each other, and the pain just becomes too much to bear. The cattle mutilation's
right there.
A merciless hold.
It didn't land right there. But it sure did land though. Daniel Bryan right across the back of the Miz. That was a good move.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
He's going for it again. Oh, and a big frog splash.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. Playing mind games. Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Saying this is not enough.
Well, moves like that at this stage, you're not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now.
Gosh, Miz is off to a fast start.
Yeah, Miz is really impressive. Why don't you go in there and just pat him on the back?
Daniel Bryan right in the face. It is. And a big drop kick there from the Miz. Miz believes in himself fully.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Waiting for Bryan to get back to his feet. Get back to his feet here.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Great counter.
This is dangerous right here.
Oh, I can't look.
Daniel Bryan looking for.
I'm not sure.
Daniel Bryan with that flying headbutt. Daniel Bryan nails him.
This one's got to be over after that.
Daniel Bryan nails the flying headbutt here.
And by now, you would have expected one of these guys to take control of this match, but it really hasn't happened yet.
Man, Daniel Bryan's endured us. Hoping to end it here.
I hope so too.
Kick out at one from Daniel Bryan.
This guy's just getting worn out.
He's mocking Daniel Bryan there.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Oh, went for the guest lock there.
This is a
Miz
He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
Miz
stomping Bryan in his face.
Whoa, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan.
Yes, lock. Center of the ring. Yes, lock. He has it locked in good, but no. Miz fights out of it. Miz fights out. Bryan rolls out.
Back inside
Bryan
now.
On the edge.
There's a drop kick. Nice
drop
move.
Kick from Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has to get up.
Nice.
Daniel Bryan has to get to his feet before the Miz does. Maybe he can pull something off.
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Miz don't turn around. He won't like the view. Daniel Bryan running high knee right to the face. Let's check a replay.
Wow. Here we see it from
Daniel
this
Bryan.
angle.
1, 2, 3. No. Miz got the shoulder up at 2. The crowd thought it was 3. Everyone thought
ready
it was 3.
to strike.
But Daniel Bryan. Daniel. Sending them to the corner here.
The Miz with the offense.
He's really zeroing in on the chest now.
Yeah, he's going to have a pirate's dream soon. A sunken chest.
Fighting back here. Sending them to the rope. Here comes Daniel.
You can see
Daniel,
here he comes. The fight's on. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
I don't know what it's called. Flying lariat or something like that. But look, he's in perfect position for a headbutt. The Miz takes another one right 2,
He got it. Did you see that?
Daniel Bryan.
Almost don't want to see what's next. What a move.
And here comes Daniel again with the running knee. If he nails it this time, that could be it for the Miz. He nails it. Let's take one more look at it. Boom.
It hurts just watching it again.
Ouch.
And Miz.
And will this be it? It may
1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan is
got it
going
done.
to Extreme Rules to face Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Look at this. That kick square right to the face of the Miz there. We thought it was going to be it. 1, 2, the Miz would kick out. And look at the Miz with that springing neck breaker there. And then here comes Miz. She's getting dropped with an elbow, and Daniel Bryan taking the opportunity to go for a headbutt there. And he will put Miz down for a yes lock, but Miz would reverse. Miz would counter right into a scorpion DDT, shades of Sting. Daniel Bryan would kick out. And here would be the last time we would see Miz with some offense after he was dropped. Absolutely dropped by Daniel Bryan with the 3 count. And the match was over. Daniel Bryan goes to NXT.
Here's your winner, Daniel Bryan.
An amazing contest comes to a close following a decisive pinfall victory.
Few things are more rewarding than the feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
And now, let's go to our next match. Our next featured match. Well, we just saw Daniel Bryan and what was an epic match defeat Daniel Bryan. Defeat the Miz.
Let's keep the action rolling along. Next up,
right,
tag team action.
It's
Team Connor against Team Tyler Breeze.
Breeze picks up a victory. In one of our last 2 closing segments, let's see what Becky Lynch has to say. Well, we know Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss haven't exactly agreed in the last couple of weeks here in Universe mode. They bumped each other, they bumped heads.
What could this be about? You know, talking it out makes me sick.
This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
Yeah, the crowd wants to know, and so does the King.
Not exactly likable.
That's okay. I've got some haters out there, and I respect that. And I know what I hate you too. For the ones who support me, guess what? I love you too. It's a give and take relationship, and I'm happy to adapt how I'm treated.
The fans are eating it up.
It's time you hear that. It's time I step off my arse and started handling things. It's time to take my own destiny into my own control and change my future. It's time for a change.
Poking the bear.
Women like me get looked over. It's happened my whole life. I get passed over for someone more sparkly, someone who looks the part. But that ends tonight. Whatever I have to do, I'll do it. Because I demand I finally be seen who I am, a last-kicking woman. There's a pay-per-view on the horizon, and I can't think of any better place to make my mark. I don't care which woman I face, because I'm going to show them what I have to take to be a champion in the WWE.
Very well put.
From here on out, it's a new sheriff in town. You'll see. I won't take no foreign action, and I won't let failures hold me back. I will push, and I will push, and I will push until I get to my goal. No more sitting back. It's time for glory.
And so it goes.
John might not get it, but I sure do.
Don't go anywhere, because we have more WWE action coming up next.
How the women's champion respond to this. Well,
for the main event, singles action on tap right now.
It'll be Randy Orton. Main event. Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, one-on-one. Let's see who will come out the victor.
Against Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
All right, we know Dolph Ziggler has a pretty epic run, and so does Randy Orton in this universe mode here. Both haven't had a title opportunity. I'm sure whoever comes out of the match at Extreme Rules, they will face at Payback. Whoever wins this match is the new #1 contender for that championship.
The following contest
Let's see what Randy Orton
making his way to the ring.
can do in this match. We know Randy Orton is a 12-time world champion. You won't be surprised if Randy Orton becomes a 13-time world champion at Payback.
This arena is electric in
he can
anticipation for this match.
The former 2-time champion Dolph Ziggler here. He cashed in Money in the Bank for those opportunities twice. Now will we see another run as WWE champion the natural way? You never know until we see these two fight. The Viper, the show off, one-on-one, right here tonight on SmackDown. And speaking of the show off, here he is right now.
And his opponent,
his home show is SmackDown. Randy Orton started off in SmackDown.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times.
The SmackDown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat.
Bearing competitors. Like I said, Randy Orton started off in SmackDown. Dolph Ziggler has never been drafted to Raw until the brand split. Randy Orton has been on Raw for the longest amount of time here, but he was recently drafted back to SmackDown.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
And this is gonna break down here. Randy going up top.
The entire locker room should consider themselves warm. Tonight, the Apex Predator is coiled and ready to strike. If Randy Orton has his way, tonight he returns to his rightful position at the top of sports entertainment.
And the fight must go on.
One count there, Randy Orton picks up, gets his shoulder up. And here comes the Viper.
Just making his presence felt there.
You can be assured that the Viper will dominate this match.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
So what do you think about Randy Orton? He has absolutely no problem getting noticed. He's among the most bold superstars there are.
Could you imagine being Randy Orton's opponent, just in there waiting, knowing the Viper can strike at any moment? It's got to be nerve-wracking.
Hey, if you're not trying to stand out from the crowd, then you might as well just go home. I have no time for you.
Pull up an upset over the Viper here. Look at the show off. That's the reason why they call me
action outside
right there. Taking off his shirt real quick. Yes,
you don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
He missed the leg there. Dolph Ziggler saw it coming.
Ziggler may be in trouble here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Don't worry about this guy, Michael. It's going to take a lot more to keep him down.
That's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
And Daniel Bryan, not Daniel Bryan, I'm still used to saying Daniel Bryan, as I like to say Daniel Bryan. When I'm not
we're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Oh my God! What a chair shot!
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Back now inside the ring. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff. Bam! You just knew a match of this caliber was going to spill out on the floor eventually.
I mean, when you put these two competitors together, anything's going to happen.
What his former mentor used to do.
The reversal from Ziggler.
He was lucky there because
what an impact from the face buster.
Randy Orton's going full speed ahead, going charging right.
Ziggler into the cover. That was relatively easy to get out of.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
I gotta get used to saying Randy Orton.
Reversal by Orton.
Randy picking up it again. Randy went for a shot. Now the wooden part gets lodged right into his stomach.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point.
Wow. If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He couldn't reverse it that time. Randy had
how much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Randy laying down the chair.
Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly.
You got a metal chair in the ring. That's dangerous.
Man, what a brutal attack. I'm telling you, if you didn't suffer from internal injuries before, you are now. I can guarantee it.
Oh, wait. Nice reversal.
What is Randy Orton's best strategy at this point? He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
But there is no quit this guy. Trust me, this one's far from over.
Yeah, but at some point, one of these guys is going to pull ahead. That might just be what we're looking at here.
And he's laying it out a straight line.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
And Randy RKO on the chair. That's what he was setting him up for a 1, 2.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
I think I know what Randy's getting the steps for him now. Maybe he's looking up for a bigger RKO this time.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
Running right.
Dolph Ziggler getting trounced here. There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
You said it, Michael. This is absolutely not where he wants to be.
I must say, this entire match has been right down the middle. I have no idea who's going to win this one. Very, very painful hold here. What's he going to do? This is not the position you want to be in.
Whoa! Would you look at this? Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed.
We're not surprised to see it, but come on, man. Give Dolph a break here. Don't try to kill him in his career or something.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Big move there. I don't know what to call it.
Now Randy Orton seems to have lost a step or two. Look at Dolph Ziggler.
Zigzag. Zigzag from Dolph Ziggler. Zigzag. 1, 2.
I'm a bit surprised that we saw a pin attempt here, King. I don't think he's done nearly enough to get the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
You can't teach hard, believe me, when I tell you this guy is filled with it. Here goes the Viper.
Here comes Randy. Randy. Look at the speed.
Check this out.
That's right. That's exactly how they call him the Viper.
We've seen this before. Oh, boy.
Oh, my Lord.
You know what's coming here? That famous DDT. Oh, man. There's the finisher. This could be it. Every muscle in that body is battered now. Well, this might be the worst yet.
She's going to be bruised from head to toe before this one's over.
Well, I don't know if you would categorize this as innovative offense, but it sure gets the job done. Just look at what's going on here. It is human destruction. And we see it one more time.
1, 2, Randy Orton. No. Randy, I was going to say Randy Orton. He's going
this should do it right there. I think this thing's going to kick out at 2.
And again,
I thought this one was all over, King. You can tell that frustration has begun to set in here. Can you believe the endurance of this guy? Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
It was Randy Orton. Oh, my God. I know it's on that side of the ring. Whoa. Randy meets Dolph with a big baseball.
When you get nailed with something like that, you know your opponent.
Back to the field.
Can he do it? Think he's got it.
3. Randy Orton knocked Dolph Ziggler out cold to go on to payback the first he ever comes out of Extreme Rules the champion. Look at some highlights from this match here. That was the first RKO on the chair. Ziggler would get the shoulder up. Zigzag. Randy will get the shoulder up at 2. And another DDT here in the mat there. And you see Randy just launching Dolph Ziggler, knocks him out cold with the baseball bat. Shot hits the home run. Dolph Ziggler heads out of the park. 1, 2, 3. We see now #1 contender for the championship.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Randy. Randy's time there. He gets down. Randy going out of the ring.
Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring. And these guys are real ugly. Now back to the ring.
Randy is going to further punish Dolph Ziggler, picking up a bat here. Oh, my God.
If he keeps this up, this could be over quick. He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Man, that's got to hurt. This is the kind of all-out battle that could end up anywhere. And the idea
no, not on the chair, Randy, no. Randy, DDT.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Oh, look out. We're taking this thing to the floor.
Yeah, and it's real dangerous out here.
I know what Randy's thinking. Randy, no. Randy, you can't. Randy, you can't. He's not going to do it. But he is going to do this to Dolph Ziggler. He's picking him up. Dolph, oh my God. Send him over there to the ring, to the ring post. Send him right there to the ring post. Randy.
Whoa, trying to put him away.
Oh, and a big shot to the back. Wait, Randy. Oh my God.
We're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Dolph Ziggler may be injured.
Randy Orton's letting the fans here tonight know, in case there's any confusion, that he's the man in charge.
May be injured. I know he's knocked out cold. Two baseball shots and a ring post kick. That's just brutal for Randy Orton. I didn't think we would see that side of Orton tonight. But he is unpredictable. Well, we'll see how Dolph Ziggler responds next time we come to SmackDown. I will promise you I will get a medical update on Dolph. That was just brutal. That was just brutal. Well, I'll give you a medical update on Dolph. I'll give you a medical update on Dolph next time. That was brutal there. Well, see you next time. So long.